YouTube, look, there's no need for introduction. Look, I know y'all might love y'all narcissistic parents. I know y'all do. But this the thing, but y'all gotta understand something. The love that you show them, you not gonna get that back in return. You not gonna ever get that back in return. See, this thing, you might love them, but they don't love you. And by what I say love them, meaning you gonna have to forgive these people for the pain and the trauma that they put you through. You're gonna have to forgive these individuals because it is in forgiving that you truly heal. You're gonna have to forgive these individuals. That's what I mean by love them. Meaning I love you no matter what, but this the thing, I can no longer partake in a connection because the connection was false anyway. I can no longer be around you. I cannot allow myself to be I cannot allow my energy to be around you for the simple fact that you are an energy vampire. If I was to go around you, my energy would be drained. And narcissistic parents drain your energy, especially if you're a righteous individual. Because they're going to only go after what? Righteous individuals in general. But look, I'm finna let y'all know this right now. Y'all narcissistic parents are literally children. When I say children, they see you as competition. They see you as competition. They see you as competition. You will be you're not the son, you're not the daughter in their eyes. You are strictly competition. Point blank period. They see you as competition. You're gonna see just how they treat you. You're gonna see how they work. You're going to see how they work because this thing, you're going to see that they look at you as competition because they're going to let it be known that they look at you as competition. They're going to do that. They're going to do that. They're going to treat other individuals. They're going to put other people on the pedestal other than you, and you're their own child. They're going to let it be known that they're going to let it be known that they want you to look at them in a way that's not loving. They're going to want you to look at them in a way that holds them in a way that looks at them as if you are competing with them. They're going to look at you like that. And this thing, they're going to let it be known that too. A lot of y'all narcissistic, no, I'm talking about a lot of y'all, majority of narcissistic parents are in competition with their children, especially if a child shows characteristics at a young age of individuality, meaning especially when children at a young age show signs of self-love, self-discipline, self-preservation. You have to understand how these people work. These people, narcissistic parents, your parents, they don't have no personality. They don't have no sense of self. They don't have no sense of happiness internally. They can't do that. They can't do that because guess what? They chose wickedness over righteousness. So guess what? God cut it off. You're not finna get no benefits of being righteous when you could have had your chance. And this the thing, God gonna give everybody a chance. God gonna give everybody a chance. But this the thing, the moment that you try to take that for granted, he gonna snatch that away from you. Yeah. So a lot of people could have been good people. Guess what? God knew for a fact, you don't want to be a good person. You couldn't be a good person if you tried. And that's what y'all parents, that's what y'all parents, they could have been good people. They didn't want to be good people because they chose the devil. They chose wickedness over righteousness. And when you chose wickedness over righteousness, your consequences and punishment is eternal, infinite. You will never know what it feels like to love. You will never know what it feels like to be loved. You will never know what it feels like to have genuine connection. You will never know what it feels like to be truly alive because you are soulless. And when you are soulless, you're already dead. Yeah, your physical body's still here, but guess what? You're still dead. And you will never, and this is the thing, you will never know what it truly means to be alive and what it truly means to be absolutely free. That's why your parents see you as competition because guess what? You have a soul. How many times I'm going to tell y'all, this is not personal, this spiritual. This is not personal, this spiritual. I mean, I can get on here and be like, well, you know what? Man, you know what? I got more than my mama. I got more than my people. I got more money. They see me as competition because I'm married and they not married. Or you know what? I'm doing good for myself. Don't nobody care about that. Don't nobody care about that. They say that don't nobody. Those are the physical aspects of things. But on the spiritual level of things, the reason why your parents see you as competition is because you have a soul and they don't. They want what you got. They want that. They want that because they already know you're connected with God. They already know. Let me tell y'all something. You gonna succeed. I promise you, you gonna succeed. You gonna surpass your narcissistic parents. You gonna accomplish all your dreams and goals. And guess who gonna get you there? God. I promise you, you are. I promise it don't. And this thing, it don't matter how old you are, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's no age limit when it comes to being a pure-hearted individual. You're gonna receive your blessings. I don't care how long it's gonna. Look, God's timing is always right. So this the thing. You ain't got to worry about anything on the physical aspect, on a physical aspect of things, because guess what? You're gonna heal in general, because guess what? God gonna give you them tools in which you need in order to heal yourself. Yeah, but yeah. Your parents gonna see you as competition for the simple fact that you make them look bad. You make them look bad. You possess. See, this thing. We gotta understand something. These people wasn't ready to have no children. They wasn't ready to have kids. They wasn't, because guess what? If they did, they would apply themselves. They would have applied themselves and took action behind actually learning how to be a good, loving parent. And not only a parent, a good person. You can't just be like, well, you know what? I'm a good person. Nuh-uh. Show me you a good person. What you doing? What you doing? What are your practices? What do you do exactly that's going to benefit, that's going to help you become better, and that's going to help you actually be a good person? You're going to see that. See, this thing, they don't think like that, because guess what? It takes an actual good person to want to be a good person. You got to take action behind being a good person. You got to take action behind real love. I can't tell you I love you, and if I don't show that, I can't get out here and be like, well, you know what? I love you. I love you. But this thing, okay, well, Robert, if you love me, show me, because guess what? You just talking, but this thing, you're not action. Action speaks louder than words. I want to see you. I want to see you love me. And that's what narcissistic parents didn't give y'all. They didn't give y'all no action. They'll never give you no action, and you seen it. They're going to say they love you. They're going to say they care about you. They're going to tell you everything. They're going to say, well, you know what? I just want my best. You know, I just want what's best for you, because you, as my parent, look, as a parent, I just want what's best for my child. No, you didn't, because if you wanted what was best for me, you wouldn't have emotionally, mentally, and psychologically raped me. You didn't care. You just pretended like you care. But see, I got older, and I see you for who you are. And that ticks you off, doesn't it? I know it do. I know it do, because you literally thought that you was gonna break me. And then on top of that, you thought that I was gonna choose the devil over God. You crazy. How dare you? But this thing, I love you. I love you. I do love you. Hey, Mom, I love you. Hey, and look, and to all my other family members, I love y'all. I really do love y'all. But this the thing, I know y'all don't love me, because if y'all did, you would have shown it. Actions. I'm not paying attention to what you say. I'm paying attention to what you do. Because I showed you. I took action behind loving y'all, and y'all didn't. And this the thing, the energy that I gave out, I didn't get that back in return. So guess what? I'm going to exclude myself from the circle, because I didn't fit in anyway. Because guess what? I was a genuine person. Then on top of that, I know who I am as an individual. You couldn't break me. Look, you couldn't break me even if you tried. And then I'm getting off subject. So let me get back on subject. Look. Yeah, your narcissist, you're not dealing with an adult. You have to understand, you're dealing with a child psychologically. You're dealing with an individual that never grew up. They never grew up, and guess what? They never wanted to grow up. They never wanted to. You got to want to grow up. How many times I'm going to tell y'all, actions speak louder than words. You can't be like, well, you know what? I want to be a changed person. I want to be a changed man. Do it. Do it. Because if I don't see you doing it, you just talking. And this the thing, and if you just talking 9 times out of 10, you wasn't gonna do it anyway, and you want me to look at you as the victim. And I'm not gonna look at you as the victim, point blank period. You gonna be held accountable. Nice try. Try again. Try again. I know you ain't gonna like me. The reason why you're not gonna like me is because I see through your BS. So guess what? You're gonna go to somebody who can't see through your BS. And this thing, y'all gonna form an alliance in order to take down an individual that can see through y'all. Because me knowing that you are a liar and knowing that you are not who you say you are, I'm a threat. And what happens to individuals? What do people do to individuals who they deem as a threat? They try to get them out the way. Let me get him out the way. Let me get Robert out the way because I want to steal. I still want to lie. I want to control and manipulate individuals. I want to treat people horrible because I actually like that. But this is the thing. Robert doesn't stand for that. He stands for justice. I got to get him out the way and I got to ruin his reputation because if I don't do this, he's going to take me down. But see, what you don't realize, Robert comes from God. And Robert is the karma that God sent in order to take you down. You wasn't expecting a demon killer, now was you? Hey, what's dude's name off that movie? Oh yeah, I'm Neo out the Matrix. I'm Neo. I ain't Morpheus because Morpheus got his ass beat up in the Matrix. Hey, y'all, look. I put this on everything I love. Every time Morpheus fought one of the Smiths, he got towed up. I ain't Morpheus. Look, Lawrence Fishburne got his ass beat in that movie. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah. But anyway, I don't mean to be getting off subject. Yeah. You gotta understand something. We possess maturity at a young age. We possess wisdom at a young age. We are intelligent at a young age. We are creative at a young age. We know who we are at a young age. And this the thing, what makes you think, and this thing, narcissistic parents gonna see that. They're gonna see that, and you wanna know what's gonna go through their mind? How come, wait a minute, I don't see any of these characteristics in myself, and I don't see any of these characteristics in the person whom I had children with. Meaning, if your mama's a narcissist, and your daddy is a narcissist, or even if he's not a narcissist, guess what? You didn't get them characteristics from any of them. You got these characteristics from God. You come from God. We don't come from y'all. So guess what? They're going to say, this child's smart for their age. This is a talented child. This child can, you want to know, because I see these wonderful characteristics in this child, I'm going to try to use this child for my own beneficiary gain. But this is the thing, if that child doesn't allow me to use him or her for my own beneficiary gain, guess what? I'm going to deem that child an outcast, and I'm going to try to break that child at all costs. Because guess what? I'm going to manipulate that child into thinking that I'm always right and that I'm God. I don't want this child. I want this child to give me the power that God has given him. I want the God-given power inside of Robert for myself. But if Robert does not allow me to have that, I'm going to try to destroy him. Because guess what? Your narcissistic parents not of God. They are of the devil. Yeah. Let me tell you something. And this is the thing, y'all, they see you as competition because guess what? You're winning. You're winning. You're winning. You're winning. You have always been winning. You're going to always win because guess what? Your soul is the greatest. It's the greatest gift you can ever have. For the simple fact, having a soul means you're an infinite being. Immortality. A soul can never die. See, this is the thing. A soul can never die. A spirit, look, a wicked spirit can, but this thing, spirits and souls is two different things. Everybody has a spirit, but not everybody has a soul. It's the soul. The soul is the liberation. Soul means liberation, means freedom. Anyway, I don't mean to be getting too deep on here, but look, they see you as competition. And this is the thing. The reason why they see you as competition is because because you make them look bad. You are everything that they pretend to be. You everything that they pretend to be. Everything. See, but and so instead of them valuing you and cherishing you as an individual, no, they're gonna try to deprive you of your gifts, deprive you of your talents in order to use it for their own beneficiary gain. These people don't see you as their child. They see you as they see you as a slave. They see you as the competition. These people are very egotistical and self-centered and entitled. They don't think about anybody but themselves, period. They don't think about anybody but themselves. That's why every time you got something good going on, they shrug it under the rug. But this is the thing. Notice, look, every time your narcissistic parent got something good going on, they gonna rub it in your face. Look, they get a new car, and they gonna get that new car, and I'm just using this as an example. They gonna get that new car. They gonna be like, man, I got this new car, man. I'm talking about, look, my car look better than your car. And I'm like, wait a minute, what you mean my car look better than your car look better than my car? I'm your son. They get that, look, they get it. You get a new apartment, they're gonna be like, they're gonna call you up, well, man, look, Robert, I want you to come to the new house that I just bought. I just bought me a new big old little house. Notice how these people talk in terms of materialism because they have no soul. Yeah. Yeah. You gonna see it. And if you already know what I'm talking about, if you experienced it, they're gonna try to compete with you. Everything you do, they're gonna try to compete. Everything. Every little thing that you do. Because guess what? They want to make it feel as though you're nothing without them. And that you're gonna always be something. You ain't gonna be nothing without them. But the truth and reality is, you everything without them. You don't need them. You never needed them. And then on top of that, nothing that they got, nothing they got, you won't. You don't want none that they got. You don't want none that they got because guess what? What they got doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it can't feel that void in their heart. You can't feel that. Guess what? They can get all the materialism. They can accomplish, do whatever they want to. But guess what? Notice how it doesn't matter how much materialism they acquire, how much wealth they acquire, how much success they accomplish, how much they achieve. Guess what? They never happy. In this thing, they never satisfied. But this thing, they're gonna try to rub it in your face. See, this the thing. If these people actually value themselves like they say they do, and if they seeing this the thing, if they didn't see you as competition, why would they have the need to gloat about everything that they do? I'm not telling you nothing was going on. I'm not telling you that I'm getting no car. I'm not telling you that I'm getting a house. I'm not telling you nothing because I don't trust you. And I'll never trust you. I've trusted you in the past and you took my you have forsaken me. So guess what? I cut you off. You don't got nothing that I want. You don't got nothing that I want. I don't want nothing from you. The only thing that I want you to do is get as far away from me, because if you come to my territory, we're going to get you out the way. But I would rather for you to stay as far away from me as possible. Yeah, you want to know what they can do? The only thing that they can do is, the only thing that narcissistic parents can do is just stay the hell out of my life. I don't want to see you no more. I don't want to talk to you no more. It's not a good feeling being around narcissistic parents, because it's like middle school. It's like everybody trying to compete. I'm not a hater. I don't want to compete. I don't do that. Life is not a competition. And if I know that you in this thing, and if you see that life, if you take life as being a competition, I'm gone. And then on top of that, I'm finna blow you out the water. I'm finna blow you out the water with my silence. And this thing, and like I say, every guy gonna deliberately bless us too. He gonna deliberately bless us because he see that they trying to compete with us. He see that they trying to make us feel bad behind us not actually. Because let me tell y'all something. Sometimes, look, you might not be where you want to be in life, but that don't mean you ain't gonna get there. That don't mean you're not gonna get there. Just don't give up, because it don't give up. And this is the thing. You got to be relentless behind what you want in life. You might not be. Let me tell you something. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. And guess what? The light is always at the end of the tunnel. They're not gonna surpass you in no aspects of life. They're not. They're not financially, not success wise, not abundance wise. They're not going to surpass you. They're going to try to make you. They're going to try to make it seem as though that they are up here and you're downhill. But no, God gonna take you to the top. And once he take you to the top, your reward is gonna be endless. And I'm gonna end it right here. Stay blessed.